Hello everyone, this is Muffin giving you another 1v1 commentary on a game I played today versus Tweaking Out. Now, Tweaking Out, I believe, is actually mainly a team player, but in this game he's also going to show off some 1v1 skills of his. He's a really good arbiter, that is his main leader, and so I have my work cut out for me. And it's actually Prophet versus Arbiter. Now, I actually think that's a pretty balanced matchup because just Prophet has a big advantage versus Covenant in general, but the Arbiter also has that healing spire, and he's also very fast on this map, whereas the Prophet's really slow, so it can really go either way. So now I'm just collecting crates, and I see his ghost go by. I was going to ignore it at first, and then I thought, hey, he's stealing my crates. Not cool. And so I decided I'd actually go after there and see if I could just save my own crates, because I was going to get that with my Prophet. So I'm just going to try and get him to get out of here, and I know what he's going to do. This is how you win the scout battles with a ghost on this map, is you go towards the healing spire. I was really trying to prevent him from getting towards there by blocking him off with my ghosts, and just try and actually kill his ghost would be great. But he didn't end up getting past me, and this is actually what you need to do, is because the ghosts can't chase each other down well enough. He got his ghost almost fully healed from there, and my ghost still had normal health from not even being in the spire, so I ended up having to run away and retreat to my Prophet. And Tweekout knew better than to just go head on into my Prophet, and so he just ends up backing off and taking the crates that he won from that little skirmish between our ghosts. So I wasn't really sure what to do from here. I was just going to get as many crates as I can and just kind of scout them and see what I need to do from there. And noticed his ghost wasn't at the healing spire, so just got another heal there. So while I still could, at least, because you can just kind of camp your ghost in the middle of the spire and I would never get a heal again. But instead of going for those back crates I just saw in the back of my base, I decided that I would actually go for, I just need to really scout him. I wanted to make sure that he wasn't going for some sort of all-in grunt rush or something. See his Arbiter right there, but once again the Arbiter's a lot faster than the Prophet, so. And I see he has a locked base and not a lot of blessed warehouses, so I know he does at least have some suicide grunts. Now, because he's going to get to my base way before I manage to get over to his, I decided I would actually just get the crates behind my base using my Prophet, because I'm just going to end up going there to play defense anyway. And so I'm also going to get Citadel just in case he decides to send those grunts into the middle of my base. He could possibly win the game just by doing that. Found some more crates for my ghosts. Just had to keep him out the corner there and from attacking so they would be able to get those in peace without dying. There's always a healing spire anyway, though. There's also another advantage to getting Citadel so early, is that I'd be able to build my summit earlier, which means that I could try and get it up before it actually would be able to take any real damage from this Arbiter just hacking and slashing at it while it was trying to build. And there I see the Arbiter just got to my base almost at the same time my Prophet did, so there was absolutely no way I would have gone to his base. And I decided to unbless that warehouse, and it's actually, you don't want to bless your warehouses when you're getting rushed like that, because you'll just end up losing that warehouse, and that's a waste of money. So now I was going after that summit that I hoped would have built in time, but they take 45 seconds instead of the standard 30 seconds for buildings to build, and this is actually where some advice from ethics rang in my head, and it was to just build some turrets while your summits are going up at the same time, because the Arbiter does not have the advantage of a beam, and so he can't stop both. He has to choose either the turret or the summit, and so thank you, ethics. Then I noticed his Arbiter attacking my Prophet. I thought it was just auto attack going against him right here, but instead no, it wasn't. And I tried sneaking in a heal between this ghost and see if I could try and kill it, and that wasn't going to work, so I decided to just go for a scout. And then I see the suicide ground, so I was just going to back up, and then one teleports right there blocking my Prophet, and I decided to recall. I still don't know, like, even after watching this, if that was actually worth it, but if it saved me the game, cool. If it didn't, oh well, it's only 100 resources. I mean, obviously you don't want to spend it if you don't have to, but I did. I managed to beam down a lot of those grunts, but he did manage to kill one of my warehouses, but it was definitely a bigger cost to him. It was a blessed warehouse, though, so that's not really good. And now that turret's up, and so he's not really going to be able to bother that summit. He's going to lose way too much health, especially if I decide to upgrade that turret, which I think I do. And I was just going to keep following his Arbiter, but I decided to get a head start on just heading over to his base, because I realize he's going to be getting Citadel very soon here. He sends another suicide gun into another blessed warehouse, so there goes both my blessed warehouses. But I do have a summit up before him, and then I noticed over here he's trying to get up a summit, and I was building one banshee. I was kind of hoping I could just do some damage to it with that banshee I was making right there, but the only problem was I didn't have boost. And so that turret I have right there, I think turrets actually do gain range when you upgrade them, so I think that's why I was able to shoot that far, not really complaining, and I decided to just let my ghost die here because I know what he's going to do anyway. And so I only have enough to only single pump banshees, and so I figure that if I can get over to his base and stop that second summit from getting up, that's what's going to save me from losing this game, is if I can stop that second summit, because that means we'll both be single pumping, but I'm going to have a banshee lead because I did have my summit up earlier than his. And so I'm just going to set my rally point there because my profit isn't anywhere near enough. And he was going to start making a turret, and I was going to start making a warehouse, but we both don't get what we want. So now I'm just going to continue to single pump these banshees. I see one right there, but I'm also getting another one out right now, and so I'm just going to boost both of them over and start double ganging it. And then while he's working on that warehouse, I'm going to build another one and just try and keep up at least 3 warehouses, because that's all I need to do. At least single pump these banshees, which is all I need. And now I decide to beam that summit, because if he gets up 2 summits, it's basically game over for me. And if he doesn't, I'm still in this game, because I'm going to have more building damage. And most of how Halo Wars runs is whoever has the most building damage. That's why God's Hogs was so effective pre-patch. And so now I have Prophet and Banshee lead there, so he can't defend. He can only decide to try and attack, but I'm still just going to have more building damage because I'm going to take out his summit, and mine's going to still be up for a little bit longer. And so he does decide to recall. I got to try and boost away because he is just going to try and rage all my Banshees. And then he's trying to rage my Prophet. I didn't figure he'd have enough money to actually do that. I'm also taking this opportunity to just buy some more warehouses, and so he's actually raging my Prophet until he gets all the way down into red health. But while he's away from the back of his base and out of place, I decided I would just put my Banshees behind his base and see how much damage I could do there. This is the end of part 1. I hope you're enjoying the game and the commentary so far.